What's going on YouTube? My name is CedyP. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day as usual, and welcome back to another video. So here in today's video, we're going to be doing a full bike tour of everything that we have on my bike parts wise, and kind of just everything that we swapped on it from the way it was in its stock version. I did do a very small and brief kind of bike tour at the end of one of my MOTO vlogs from riding at Orlando MX or something like that, to fill out the video, but we didn't talk about every little thing and every little bits and pieces and parts and stuff like that, and we're going to do that here in today's video. We're going to get down to the details and specifics of literally everything that I know that we swapped on the bike. Really quick disclaimer before we hop into today's video: I am no form of mechanic. I probably know the least about mechanicking and bike work and stuff like that for anybody in the moto industry. Like, it's kind of pretty bad. I get roasted for it all the time. Yeah, I'm not a mechanic, so if I say anything wrong or if I miss something or if I don't know what I'm talking about, that's literally why. Like, the only thing I know how to do is literally swap my plastics and change my air filter. Like, it's the only thing that I'm allowed to do on the bike. I'm literally, like, no jokes going on right now. Like, all jokes aside, I'm not allowed to touch my bike if it's not me riding it or if I'm just swapping plastics and I want to make it look different, because I'll literally mess up the entire thing. But not a mechanic, so we're going to talk about as much as I know how to talk about, because obviously I see what's going on with my bike and them changing everything and my dad doing work on it and stuff like that. So we're going to hop into it. So we're going to jump straight into today's video, guys. As usual, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys smash that like button and leave a comment for me down in the section below. Also, if you're tuning in for your very first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to not miss out on any content or any videos. We are uploading every Monday and Thursday, so you guys can tune back in and enjoy a brand new video with us here on YouTube twice a week. Also, if you guys haven't been keeping up with any of my moto content, we have been keeping up decently with the moto content here on the channel, so I'll leave a couple links down in the description below for some of my moto videos and stuff like that. We also did do a 2020 outdoor prep movie back at Blake Baggett's Ranch with all the guys getting ready for the 2020 outdoor season. I'll leave a link down in the description for that if you haven't seen it. And we also recently just did like one of those motocross motivation videos 2021, kind of like a collage of like all the videos I filmed with Blake Baggett, us running motos together back then in the summers, him getting ready for training and stuff like that, supercross preps, outdoor preps, literally everything, race day vlogs. I threw it all into one video collage, and it actually came out pretty sick. I like it a lot, so I'll leave the link in the description for that as well. Make sure you guys are on the lookout for those. And yeah, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's summertime. We're going to be riding a whole bunch, a lot of moto vlog videos, a lot of GoPro videos and stuff like that. So hit that subscribe button. We're going to hop straight into today's video. I'm actually going to toss in a montage that I did of my bike a while back, so I'll toss that in the beginning of the video, and then we're going to hop straight into my garage and we're going to do this full bike tour. Alright, so here you have it. We hopped into the garage. I guess before we get into it, we might as well do a quick garage tour. So right here on this side of the garage, you have the bike. Obviously, we have a couple of the KTM carpets, which look really good. We have this Motor X one right over here. We have another KTM one over there. But bike sits over here on the left side of the garage. Over here, every time I go riding, I'll take this table with me over here. Spare set of wheels that I'll throw in the van as well in case we get a flat or anything like that. That'll go in there. Pressure washer to wash the bike after. Air compressor for after we wash the bike. Air hose it down. If I do tire pressure or anything like that here at home, we'll do that as well with the air compressor over there. And then if we rotate over to this side, it's kind of where I keep my whole shelf over here right in front of this rug. So all the boots are down there at the bottom. Those are just kind of like track shoes, some of my soccer cleats, because I'm not keeping that in my room. It smells like absolute shit. But some track shoes over here that I'll just grab before I go riding. Goggles on this side. Over here we have gear is in the middle section right over here. Gear, gloves, chest protectors over there at the end as well. Over here at the top middle part, you kind of have some parts, cleaning products, stuff like that. You have a couple pair of grips right there. Some more parts, some change, just some rags if I need to clean anything. Then all the way at the top, we have the helmets lined up at the top. That's just like a gear bag slash suitcase over there. But yeah, that's kind of like a garage tour to start off the video before we hop into all of the bike stuff. It kind of looks really good. I like the way it came out. The second rug over here, I'll kind of do some stretching on it with the foam roller that's right over there. I'll kind of do a little bit of stretching and stuff like that, but that's kind of it for a garage tour for everything going on. I'll back up one more time for you guys. That's kind of everything we have going on here in the garage. And yeah, all right, so now the fun part, and probably the part that everybody is here for. And again, like I said in the intro, if you skipped over the intro, I'm gonna say it again. I am no form of mechanic. I'm literally not allowed to touch my bike unless it's to change my plastics, which I get in trouble for changing my plastics because they tell me I do it way too often. But I'll talk about stuff, so if I butcher anything or say anything wrong, I'm not a mechanic. I'll say it again. You guys can roast me in the comments as much as you want, but we're gonna do our very best. This is just kind of a video that I've always been wanting to do, and I kind of did it with all of my older bikes. Like before I had a 250, we did a bike build video. On my 350, we did a bike build video, so I might as well go ahead and do it with the 450. But right off the bat, I'll start it off. So we have a 2020 factory edition KTM 450 SXF. I probably butchered that already, but that's what we have going on over here. And then right off the bat, you can also see the plastic scheme that we have going on. So we do have the Rocky Mountain kind of like orange slash tan military graphics slash plastic kit going on there. So I think that looks very good. So yeah, since we're starting off with the plastic kit, we do have this brown rear fender which goes with the brown side number plate and then fades over to the brown military side plates over here. I think this looks really good. You don't often see the brown kit on the KTM, so I like running this a lot. Kind of like the military red, white, and blue going on. I can't remember what race that they ran this on. I'm pretty sure it was a Supercross round because I don't remember this. I don't remember them running this in outdoors. The only thing they do differently in outdoors is probably Redbud, red, white, and blue, and I know this is not the Redbud kit. So pretty sure this is one of the Supercross military appreciation kits. And then obviously it comes with this red, white, and blue Rocky Mountain logo right over here, which matches the red, white, and blue stripes on the seat right here from Seat Concept. So that looks really good. First thing that we did on the bike was change the plastic kit and threw that on as well. So we'll move along to the exhaust system right over here, which is probably also pretty important and probably the one thing that a lot of people do to their bikes is switch out. So we have the FMF exhaust system. Once again, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know exactly what form of the FMF this is. I don't know if this is like, you kind of have like some logoing right there. So if anybody knows what that is, I think it's like a Core 4 or 4.1 or whatever the hell that means. But FMF system right there. We have the FMF. So that right there is a slip-on exhaust. This is the front pipe or mid pipe or whatever the hell you call that as well. One thing with this mid pipe over here up in the front, we did used to have one of the mid pipes that that kind of went in here and it kind of dipped down a lot deeper, and then we kind of did switch it out from one that went a lot shorter, and surprisingly I kind of felt the difference a lot more. Again, I'm not a mechanic, I don't know exactly what it does, but it kind of just felt like a little bit more like peppery out of corners by changing this mid pipe right over here. So that actually does play a difference. We do have some other mid pipes up in the attic, some different ones that like dip down a little bit more. We have some medium ones. I'm pretty sure this is one of the shorter bends of the mid pipe, but looks really good. I definitely like the like bluish purpley color going on, especially like when you get done with a Moto. You can kind of see some coloring going on in there as well. That looks really good right in there. So FMF mid pipe, that's the second thing that we got swapped over on the bike. I'm kind of just scanning the bike and trying to remember stuff as we go. So we are on this side of the bike, so we will go over here. We do have a different brake, rear brake paddle or brake lever, whatever you call it, over here. We do have the Raptor rear brake levers right over here, and that matches the Raptor KTM pegs right here, factory pegs right over there. So that and that go together really, really good. These actually chew up the bottom of the boots a lot, but you definitely need some pegs on your bike, so that's a very, very good thing. And now on the newer stuff, I'm pretty sure they're running pegs without this middle section, so it's kind of just the pegs around the outside, no middle section right here. I'm fine with just these. I don't need any of the newer stuff at all. We'll also swing over here, since we are down here. We do have one of the Acroprovage carbon skid plates. I don't know if you can see it very well. Oh, there you go. We have one of the carbon skid plates at the bottom of the bike. That looks very, very good as well. I'm pretty sure that's everything on this side. So from here, we'll swing over to the back of the bike and we'll get over to the swing arm. So I do remember them going ahead and my dad swapped my swing arm. So I'm pretty sure this is a little bit of a lighter weight swing arm, not too much of a difference from the stock one. Pretty sure my stock swing arm is right up there somewhere, but you have a little bit of a lighter weight swing arm. So with the swing arm, same thing with the subframe. I do remember them swapping out the subframe, so a little bit lighter subframe. I don't think it's an actual full tie subframe, but it's definitely a little bit lighter than the stock subframe. A little bit more durable, so it won't bend if I get it into a big wreck or anything like that. It won't crack, which is very, very important. So swing arm and subframe are swapped and different from the stock one. Back here as well, right next to the subframe, you do have the Talon Ultralight W wheels right over here, which look really, really good. This definitely stands out a lot on the bike and looks really, really good. I like the orange hub wheels, which matches the KTM scheme, obviously. Looks super, super good. We have another set right over there, like I said, that we bring to the track in case I get a flat or anything like that. So that looks super, super good. We have the front and rear matching. One thing with these W wheels that I do remember, when we were putting them on there, we did need to get different spacers. So converting that, not converting, but we did need a different set of spacers. The stock spacers didn't fit in there. So if you do go ahead and do that, you're gonna need a different set of spacers, obviously. And then just coming over to the front, we have the matching front wheels, so nothing too crazy going on in there. So we have the wheels swapped as well. Are also gonna come over to this side of our rear wheel, and we are running the Sunstar orange rear sprocket, and I'm pretty sure I'm running a 50 right now. I have tried out 49s, 50s. I don't think I've tried a 51 or anything bigger than that, and I don't think I've tried anything lower than a 49. Like, I haven't tried 48s or anything, but we are running the Sunstar rear sprocket in a 50 size, which is pretty traditional. Works pretty well with the 450s or anything like that. So and that orange matches the orange from the hubs right there, which looks really, really good as well. And then if you drop down here and below just a little bit more, we have the Acroprovage carbon chain slider, which matches the Acroprovage skid plate that we have in the front. So that looks really, really good as well. Little accessories going on. And then right in here for our front sprocket, we are running a Sunstar front sprocket. I'm pretty sure it's a 13. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a 13. And if we come over here up to the front side middle of the bike, we are using Always Engine Ice right here in the middle, and our radiators are stock right now. We do have a set of the larger oversized radiators, but we're probably just gonna go ahead and use the stock ones. You don't really need the oversized ones for anything too big. I know we are getting into summer, and here in Florida it could get pretty brutal, but the stock ones should do just fine. It's not like we're hammering down any races or anything like that, so stock ones are pretty good and will do just fine for us with that. We'll come up here to the handlebars. We did swap over to the ODI handlebars, and I actually like having the handlebars better with this cross pad going on it, rather than like that lower fat bar with like just the square one. I just feel way more comfortable with the crossbar on there, so running the ODI one right there, a little clock mounted on there, so I can see what's going on during my motos, how much time we've got left, what's going on. So this is actually like velcroed on there. Velcroed, and then a little bit of super glue, little gadgets going on. So that's on there tight. That's not moving. That's not going anywhere. So that's a good little build right there. We are also running the white ODI grips right here, and these grips are kind of butchered. I do need to change my grips. That's probably the next thing I need to do. I'm probably not going to do. I need to have somebody else do it for me because, again, I don't know how to do anything. But we're going to swap over. We're going to swap out our grips. This side's not too bad. It's just a little bit dirty. But this side over here is completely roached. Like, right over here is done. And then right over here, right here is pretty much done as well. And then right here, we always have problems with my thumb right here. Because, like, the way I hold my handlebars, I like having that raw feeling right over here all the way pushed in, so this rubs the entire time that I'm doing a moto. And then you can kind of see I have like this permanent scar right here from that happening. Like I have finished motos before where this entire grip has been red from just like blood from my thumb, and it gets super gnarly. And everybody tells me like just to run the donuts right here. They make the ODI donuts, but I just like having that raw feeling. Like I don't like having that extra donut there. I just like the raw feeling of the grip and the handlebars and everything like that. So that's our handlebar setup, ODI crossbar with the ODI white grips on it. Also on the handlebars, we don't have anything fancy going on with like special mapping or anything like that. Like this is just the traditional mapping that came on the bike stock version. With the factory editions, I believe maybe the stock versions come with the same mapping button. I'm not entirely sure, but that's stock, so nothing special, no extra buttons or anything like that. Kill switch, mapping button, start button right over there. And then we will swing over to the front side part of the bike, and with the triple clamps right over here. These are the stock triple clamps that come with the factory edition bikes, and actually a lot of the teams have been running these stock triple clamps now, like the Red Bull team, Cooper Webb, Marvin Muscan, and stuff like that. Husky have been running the same exact triple clamps, but I'm pretty sure they've been running black ones instead of the orange ones right over here. So same thing as well. I mean, they look the same, but I'm pretty sure they're running like a lighter version of them or something, but same design as these, which I like a lot. So that's on that. I'm pretty sure Gas is running the same exact thing, same design as well with some red ones. So triple clamps, those are stock. That's the way they came on the factory edition bike, so we kept that the same as well. And then since we are here, we'll do the front suspension and front forks. So my suspension is stock. I'm not riding, or like I said here in this video, I'm not racing or anything like that, so I don't need to spend a whole bunch on forks or anything like that. So we are running the stock suspension that came on the bike as well. Pretty sure one side is air, the other side is a spring. And I've actually had a fair share of issues with the stock suspension on this bike. I mean, it's not bad. I'm just not the biggest fan of this single functioning forks with one air and one spring, because to me, I can't understand how they're both going to do the same exact like compression and rise up at the same exact time. Like I've had feelings in motos and stuff like that where one side is rebounding a little bit faster than the other side. We've tried pumping in air, doing different settings with clickers or whatever, but it has been working out decently these last couple times that I've been riding, so nothing to complain about there. Like I said, I don't race or anything. I would like to throw a spring kit in there so they both have a spring, so they'll both do the same exact thing. But a spring kit can run you anywhere from like $800 to like 15 or 2 grand. So like I said, I don't race, just riding for fun, doing motos for fun, so I'm definitely not going to drop 2 grand on a set of forks. These are working just fine. Just need to figure them out a little bit and it'll definitely work out. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Also with the suspension, I talked about the front forks. Front forks are stock, one air, one spring. We'll do the same exact thing with the rear suspension right over here. Rear suspension is stock as well. I don't know what, I want to say it's maybe no, it's definitely not an air stock. That makes no freaking sense because there's a spring right over there. But whatever comes on the stock factory edition bikes 2020 and up is what we're running on this bike. I've never really had issues with my rear suspension. Always feels pretty good, so no issues with that. Definitely have had issues with the front suspension though, and tweaking that and trying to figure that out. But that's pretty much everything that's on my bike. Also motor wise, we're not running anything upgraded. We're running just a stock 450 These things have way more than enough power. I'm not even using like 50% of the power that's on these 450s. So I'm running stock engine and stock suspension, which is like the two biggest things that people do to their bikes. So yeah, but yeah, overall that's everything that's on the bike. Looks really good, and yeah, I'm super grateful for everything that we have on the bike and everything like that. I think the build looks super cool as well. I'm a big fan of these tan plastics, but I do want to change it up a little bit. Like I said earlier, I do like switching the plastics up a little bit and just having different color schemes going on. So that's probably gonna get swapped out sometime soon once I have the time and everything like that. But that's everything going on here on the bike. Like I said a few times, if I butchered anything or said anything wrong, I'm not the mechanic of this bike, I just ride it. But I probably missed a couple things as well. We did foot pegs, rear brake pedal, swing arm is changed, the subframe is changed, exhaust, mid-pipe, wheels are on there as well. We have a different shifter. We are running stock levers right over here. I would love to get the black ASV levers. Those are super sick. Like the super skinny and short ones, those feel so nice. But we are running stock levers on both sides, brake and clutch side. And yeah, that's pretty much everything that is here on the bike. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up here in today's video. If I miss anything or you have any questions of anything I said, because I'm pretty sure I probably said a lot of stuff wrong, if you're confused about anything, you could ask a question down in the section below. I'll keep up with the comments if you guys do have anything. I'll ask my dad, he'll have the answer for anything, and then I'll just reply to you as quickly as possible. But I'm pretty sure I covered everything. I'm trying to think of everything last minute. Oil that we use on the bike, we use the Motor X oil. What else? Gas, we sometimes use literally like just pump gas, or if we have any of the, what's it called, any of the ETS, we'll use some of that. We have used a little bit of ELF in the past as well, but nothing special, mostly just running pump gas. So nothing crazy going on there. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up here in today's video. If you guys did enjoy, smash that like button, leave a comment for me in the section below if you have any comments, any questions, or anything like that. Yeah, I'll wrap it up here in today's video. I'll catch you guys next time, and I'm out. Peace.